Brooke just told Ridge that Hope was feeling loose. I say, but hey, y'all, welcome back to another review of Life with Chester for the Bold and Beautiful August 21st, 2024. Okay, y'all. So first thing first, let me know down below what y'all thought of today's episode. Secondly, we gotta talk about what Brooke said to Ridge when she was trying to explain to him or tell him about the kiss. I said, first of all, you dragging it. Secondly, you over here making excuses. And I said, why they always making excuses? First, she was talking about some doggone she had all that champagne trying to what they call it, butter him up or lighten the load, whatever they be saying. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. But she told my son she had all that champagne. She was feeling loose. I said she was feeling very loose and bold. You forgot bold, because how you kiss this man knowing that his wife is on the premises? Now, I don't know if she went outside. I don't know if she went around the corner. But regardless, she was on the premises. I said she was feeling very bold, because what? Usually when these situations happen, they be somewhere at the office or out of town or whatever the case may be. This lady... It cut off, but I was talking about Hope. I said this lady gonna kiss this man knowing, first of all, she did have enough sense to pull him to the side, but it's still right there. I thought that's when Brooke was gonna see her or somebody from the party was gonna see her. I said, well, no, she was feeling very loose. But on today's episode, basically, I forgot to write down Brooke and Hope, but they were still talking about the kiss. And I said, what happened? Y'all know what? They don't really, you remember how back in the day, when certain situations like this happen, they'll slap them or they'll get the fighting or something like that. They don't really do that no more. They don't really do that. I know some people don't want to see that type of stuff, but I feel like in this situation, Brooke should have slapped Hope. Steph should have walked in, pop, just hit her one good time. Brooke should have slapped her, because she trying to tell her. She started telling her, you kiss. She been telling her, you shouldn't have feelings. Of course, you can't control how you feel, but she was telling her about her feelings. You shouldn't act on it, all this other stuff. She not listening. Then she said something. She kept on talking about, I'm just worried about fans. He said, you need to be worried about yourself. Then she went on to saying how he's a good man. She just was drifting off. Then she talking about she can't control her feelings and all this other stuff. And I said at that point, she should have smacked her. She's like, oh, she started using her mama voice. Brooke started using her mama voice. You know that voice, y'all. And she still wasn't listening. But when Brooke was talking to her and she's still going on and on about her feelings and she worried about Finn and all this stuff, I said at this point, Hope not getting it, Brooke. She not getting it. Maybe you should slap her back into reality. I said maybe you should slap her back into reality. She kept on, and I was like, really? But I didn't get to do a review yesterday. But how do y'all feel about one, Taylor being back? I know a lot of people are happy, but not only being back, but her and Ridge, they doing what they do. She over here, she was touching him. I said, girl, keep your hands to yourself. What you got going on? I said, I don't know why they can't let this storyline go, but here we go again. She just over here, I don't know if she was trying to fix his call, I forgot. But she was just touching him and stuff. Then he stand up there to me, I said, it's great to see you. I'm glad you're back. You coming back? I said, you made your choice. Why they always make these women like they just gotta have him? Like he's some prize or something. Then Steffi on today's episode, she said it again. I said, dawg, I thought we made progress. She told me, I said, your mama already broke up our family and all that. I don't know how it happened. I always said it. I wasn't watching back then or whatever. I just know what I've seen since Taylor done been back, or she keep coming back and then leaving and all that. And y'all know what I just thought about too? Steffi be trying to run off like Taylor be running off. Like mama, like daughter. Steffi over here trying to run off again, but we're going to get to her in a minute. But yeah, Brooke and Hope was talking. So Brooke ends up going over there to tell Ridge about the kiss, but it ended with Taylor overhearing. He was about to tell her that Taylor was there. They just be talking everywhere. Like, to my son, I gotta tell you this, and the door open. The door wide open. And I said, y'all don't believe in shutting doors and wait till y'all get home, do y'all? Wait, I skipped the part. Taylor and Ridge, they was talking about Steffi. She trying to, on yesterday's episode, she was trying to tell him she's there for their daughter, and she just focused on them. She been feeling like she's outnumbered. I said, oh, Lord. Now that she know that, now that Steffi know that about the kiss, I said, here we go again. Well, technically, they never stopped the feud. They just be over here like, oh, we're going to stop. We want big family, happy family, extended family, all this other stuff. Then they be back on the same stuff. I don't even know if it's been a year this time, because y'all know I said every year they go back to the same storyline where they okay, they cool, everybody cool. Then next thing you know, they arguing on the same thing again. So I was like, has it been a year? Has it been a year since Taylor left? I don't know. But yeah, Taylor was trying to talk to him and tell him he should have considered Steffi's feeling and talk to. I said, okay, if you co-CEO and she co-CEO, don't they gotta have like a board meeting or something? He over here making whatever decision he want, and that's still not enough for Taylor to see who he is and how he gonna always choose Brooke and them and her daughter and everybody over them. It's still not enough. They be over here passing blame just to Brooke, just to the Logans, and I'm like, Rich, the head ring. He may not be the head ring, but he involved. But yeah, they flirting. I think they flirting. I don't know. Comment down below. Do y'all think they been flirting and stuff? But yeah, that's what Regent Taylor was talking about. Steffi and Finn. Hold on, let me make sure I didn't skip nothing. I definitely skipped something. Ooh, I'm glad I looked down at my notes. That part where Hope was talking to Brooke, she said something about she kept saying how she never felt this way before. I said, didn't you say the same thing about Thomas? I know she was saying how Liam always chose Steffi or was going back and forth between them, and I could have sworn she kept saying how she never felt that way about anybody before, and he puts her first, and he doesn't have another woman. And I'm like, so how did we get here? I'm confused, because Thomas was choosing you and only you. So you decide to go after somebody who's married to Steffi at that, the same one who your husband or ex-husband had chosen. That don't make sense when you think about it. But we got to talk about Steffi and Finn, because I was reading the comments under the Boulder Beater. You know how they dropped those videos and stuff? Some people felt like Steffi was wrong for trying to blame the kiss on Finn. Some people felt like she had a right to blame him because she did tell him. And I seen somebody comment about how, he doesn't have a voice in the marriage. It's always Steffi way or no way. She's controlling. And I said, I agree with all that. Because one, Steffi did tell him. He was hard of hearing. He went in, remember backstage? I think they were backstage. I don't know if that's what they call it. The dressing room, wherever they was at. So, one, she told you to stay away. You didn't stay away the day you was at the office. You haven't been staying away, so you hard of hearing. You hard of hearing. But the day, so, I think he seen her. He said he was taking a call or something. And she went through doing inappropriate stuff or saying inappropriate stuff to my son. Usually men don't tell her that or act that way with her. Don't turn her down. Some crazy stuff she done said. And she reveals how she felt. So instead of leaving, he closes the doggone door. Then her daddy texts him. He closed the door again. And I said, what's wrong with you? I said, what's wrong with you, Finn? What's wrong with you, for real, for real? Just like what's wrong with Hope. And I think it was yesterday's episode when she was saying how, so you telling me you didn't know anything about her feelings for you or whatever. And then he didn't really answer the question, because I was like, here come the flashback. But they didn't show no flashback, because she was asking him, and I was like, you got to think back to that scene where she told you that she had feelings for you, and you just pass it up as, she trying to prove something to Steffi or whatever, instead of going home and telling your wife. Really? Nothing. So I was like, yeah, I agree. That's why I say he's to blame. But Steffi, the part about them saying that he doesn't have a voice and stuff, I agree with that too. Because he be over here, yeah, my wife this, my wife that. And I was like, at some point, she has to consider his feelings too. Now, I think they're just dragging this along anyways. They should have been broke up. They should have been got a divorce at this point. They should have been got a divorce, obviously. Then it's the part where they was like, why is she blaming Finn? He pulled away, which is true. I was like, she acted like this man intentionally kissed her or something. From the moment he told her, immediately what she said was, you kiss Hope? I said, that ain't what he said. He said she kissed him. Then she was like, on today's episode, she was talking about y'all lips touched. I said, come on now, you used to it anyway. Like, Leon done kiss Hope and more. How many times you done went back to him? Y'all keep on saying, Leon a victim, Ridge is a victim. And I said, really? But yeah, what else happened? But he started trying to beg her to stay, and no, she talking about she need time away. And I said, no, not this again. I said, I think she done had that baby by now, ain't it? I don't think she's still pregnant. Well, obviously she ain't. I think they showed her stomach or whatever. Because I was like, I ain't heard nothing about her leaving or anything like that. But yeah, she talking about she need time away. I said, you just left. I said, how much time do you need? I said, she talking about she need time away. I said, how many times? Come on now. I guess this gonna be a regular thing where they break up with whoever they with. She run off. She come back. She run off again. I said, she be running off like Taylor. Then they come back on the same stuff. So that's kind of crazy. They should have brought Taylor back. And I don't think I said this. I think I said it the other day, though. They should have brought her back with a man. Why y'all gotta have her over here in his face talking about he a doggone victim and stuff? But yeah, he was trying to tell her to stay, don't go or whatever. She was like, and she told him not to contact her. which is different from what she went told Hope. She told Hope to stay away or whatever. They ain't got no friendship no more and all this stuff. You'll never come between me and my husband. But you told your husband you leaving. You need time. You don't want to hear it or whatever. And I said at this point, just ask the man for a divorce or give him a divorce or whatever. But yeah, she told me she finna leave. And I said, okay, if you gotta leave that many times, you might as well just leave the marriage. You might as well just get a divorce. You shouldn't have to leave that many times. And that's what I said. I said, you know what? She get that from her mama, started running out. That's who she get that from. Then the last thing, I don't know if I said it or not. Ridge said that it's nothing to worry about. That's what he kept on telling Taylor. And I said, how many times we don't seen him in the last few months say, there's nothing to worry about. Oh, this. He trying to be the peacemaker, which is crazy because you the one stirred up all this stuff anyway. Well, you part of the reason why all this stuff done got stirred up anyways. But he always like, there's nothing to worry about. Now he know. And I said, here we go. But yeah, that's it. Let me know y'all thoughts on this episode down below. Stay tuned for the next review. Until next time, deuces. Have a great rest of the day and be safe.